You're a very busy woman, running major publications, generously giving your time to upstarts like me.
That's no trouble.
What is? Do you have like a daily routine?
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
One of the things with being bipolar, at least in my case and how it manifests, my routine kind of depends on what my mood is that day. If my mood is good and I feel great and I got enough sleep and I, didn't do anything too crazy the night before, like I have a whole system. I get up and make my bed, I shower, I, do my makeup, I, do my hair, I go to work.
Mhm.
I sometimes work out a little and get some exercise, and I try to eat at least twice a day or more, because if I don't eat, like that triggers things, it's like, it's a whole mess in there. So, if my mood is bad, then it's just like, well, let's just do what we got to do to get the day done. So the bed doesn't get made, dishes might not get washed, um, you know, things that I would normally take care of don't get taken care of. I'm just
Lost you
primarily just
again.
focused on I'm going in and out again. Because I'm primarily just focused on work. So I use all my energy and just devote it to getting my job done that day. And all this, the stuff that I would normally do to take care of myself just goes out the window if my mood is bad.
Hmm. Do you have a book recommendation?
A book recommendation? Yes, I do. I have several.
Rattle off several, but
I would read Damon Young's "What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Blacker." I have a book right here by a friend of mine who has bipolar disorder, Bossy Ickby's. I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth.
okay.
So I would recommend that. I'm reading Children of Blood and Bone. That's good. Just so many good books,
Okay.
out right now. So many incredible Black authors. So yeah.
Do you have a music recommendation?
Music recommendations. Oh my goodness. So like this morning I was
You can
listening
only pick one. No, I'm just kidding.
this morning I was listening to the soundtrack from the TV show Westworld because I love it so much.
Okay.
I It's just moody, atmospheric music, like it's so beautiful. But of music that's not from a TV show, like I listen to a lot of music. So it's hard for me just to pick just someone in particular. Like I discovered this album by Usher Raymond that came out like a few years back called A,
Hmm.
which is all about his high rolling Atlanta lifestyle.
Okay.
That's produced by Zaytoven that I love. I
Uh-huh.
listen to that thing all the time.
Okay.
It's very interesting. It's a good companion piece to Jasmine Sullivan's reality show.
Hmm.
They're almost like like bookends of each other. Like one is about like the man R&B baller perspective, and one's about the perspective of the woman who dates the man who is like the baller.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool like reality shows to me is Jasmine Sullivan's like one of her best albums.
Hmm.
And it tells a story, it's interesting, the music is really good, the songs are good, she has a beautiful voice.
Okay.
So those are my two music recommendations.
Okay. Where is your favorite place in the world to go?
My favorite place in the world to go, well, for the longest time, that used to be Santa Barbara, California, because I
Huh. That's
love the
interesting.
beach so much. Like, I love the beach at Santa Barbara. But then I went back, and like I hadn't been in like a decade or more. And I realized, the saying that you can never go home again. So it's like I went back, and it wasn't that it wasn't still nice. It was still a very nice, sleepy beach town, but it was no longer what I needed.
Hmm.
When I was severely depressed and dealing with bipolar disorder and was really, really sick, I needed to go to some place that was just quiet,
Hmm.
where you would just sit on a beach and paint and be left alone, and then go to a nice restaurant and have a nice meal. That's all I wanted,
Hmm.
from anything back then. And like now, I'm like, I want to go out and I want to see people and I want to do this and I want to do that. And it's like, no, this is a sleepy beach town. We're take a nap.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, like, I
Yeah.
don't, and I didn't want to take a nap. I wanted to partay. So
Yeah.
one of the things about me is that I'm an extrovert. Well, I was a hardcore extrovert most of my life. Then I became an introvert when my disease got really bad. And now I'm kind of like both.
Mm-hmm.
So the things that appealed to me when I was really sick, it's not that they don't still appeal to me, but not in the same way. So yeah. Now my favorite place is probably maybe Miami.
Okay. I'm not a big
Maybe
fan of
France. I don't know. Like I went to Paris last year and it was